really well. Welcome back to Leave Me Alone, I'm Busy Farming. This is from my nephew Camden. I know you guys are going to start some seed soon. How many of you guys remember when I started cloning my longevity spinach? They've been sitting in the small trays. We're going to talk about this type of tray versus new ones I just got. I've got two more I've got to transplant out, but look at that. 6 free longevity spinach plants. These grow like a vine. They make a great ground cover, and you could just take these top leaves off. They're delicious. They're great in a salad. They're great in soups. Anyway, a little flashback to what we did a few months ago. Okay, so February 17th, I started some new seeds. Today is March 4th. It's about 10:30, and it's hot in here already. It's 80 degrees. Anyway, I started some tomato seeds. I have broccoli rabe. I've got cucumbers, and I've got some black beauty eggplants. I have been doing a lot of research on seed starting trays or cells. These are really cool, and I'll tell you what I like about this seed starting tray. There's 24 of these to an order with 6 cells, all right? They're super heavy duty compared to these, right? I was just pricking out the longevity spinach, and the tray I have it in is all busted up trying to get them out. All right, here's that longevity spinach, right? You can see now it's long overdue. I'm having a hard time. You can see what's happened here, and I've lost some roots. But let me show you what happens when you don't have any slits here. I can get this out. I want you to see the roots, how they're kind of become root bound and spiraling. Now listen, that's not the end of the world. That's a nice hardy root system. But I believe in these new cells, these slots might help eliminate a lot of that. And we'll find out as we go forward. I'll be right back. Getting back to these cells. Again, these things are real heavy duty. Now, Kevin at Epic Gardening, he did a video on these, and he actually stood on them. I'm not going to do that. I think you guys can see these are much sturdier than these cheapies here. So these, I'm going to buy these once, and they'll last the rest of my life. And I've got 24. Look, I'm not a production gardener here. I do a lot of extra seed for my son, Gerald. But other than that, you know, I would suggest the home gardeners, find a buddy and chip in, and you split them. You each get 12. That's plenty. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm pricking out my seeds that I started here, right? These are one of my favorite tomatoes. These are a Brandywine heirloom. I sprinkled the seeds, and I've done videos, so you can go back and watch it. But today I'm going to prick them out. I'm going to put them in these 6-celled trays, and we'll see how they do when they're ready to go into the ground. We'll see what the roots look like. I'm also, while I'm at it, I'm going to start. I've got some sweetie cherry tomatoes, and I'm going to start these in the cell. So I'm going to do 12 tomato plants. So I've already pre-filled them, moistened, and ready to go. So I'm going to go ahead and finish transplanting these, and I'm going to do my seedlings, and we'll come back and wrap up this video. So Camden, get ready to start some seeds. I've already sent some to Grandma Joan. All right, that's what's growing on. I'll be back in a few minutes. Camden, look who wanted to say hello. Primo. He's hanging out, sunning himself, living the dream. Hold on one second, let me put him down. He's got a chair right over here. He's in the director's chair. All right, let me talk about what I like in theory about these trays. So the concept of air pruning, I first learned about that with the Geopot, Geopot, one word, grow bags. as the roots grow through the material and they hit the air, that prunes or trims off the root, it dies off. So instead of the roots in that grow bag growing in a circular motion and getting root bound, I'm looking at a bee on my broccoli rob flowers. Anyway, instead of it getting root bound, as the roots come out of the side of the grow bag, they get air pruned. That forces a lot more smaller roots to grow. Makes for a really healthy system. So, having said that, I believe these slots, the elongated slots, in each one of the cells, right, there's 6. Each one has 4, and you have the hole in the bottom. So the roots on the bottom, if they're sitting in a tray, they might not air prune, but any roots that are here that are exposed to the air, in theory, they should prune off and new roots should start. So you should get a lot of roots, they'll prune, and my thought is that'll prevent the root from spiraling around and becoming root bound. So we'll see how that theory works out. Again, that's the concept of what really piqued my interest in these cells, or the trays, I should say. So anyway, stay tuned. We'll get some seedlings in them, and when they're ready to go in the ground, we'll revisit how the roots developed in these trays here. All right. Oh, yeah. I waited a long time to eat you, you chocolate cherry tomato. Oh, wow. Fantastic. I got about a dozen more I can eat. All right. 12 sweetie cherry tomatoes. The seeds, I put 2 seeds per cell. 1 or 2 might have gotten a couple extra. They're really small. So I'll put these over here. You can see I've got 12 trays. They're not all what I'm going to call these super epic 6-celled seed starting trays. I'm really impressed with this product, and I've been waiting for something like this to come along. I like doing the soil blocks, but this is much quicker. Once I mix my soil up, I put it in there, I don't have to worry about the soil blocks being the right consistency to hold together. So I think this is going to be a time saver. And I love down at the bottom, I can push out my seedlings and get them into the ground. There you go. Camden, leave me alone. I'm busy farming. This video's for you, your mom, and your dad. I hope you guys get some seeds started. I know Grandma Jones already started her seeds, so you're going to have to kick it up a notch to keep up with her. She just turned 90, so there's no excuse. And she's using her greenhouse, the same one you guys have. So let's get your seeds started. I want to hear from you guys. So anyway, thanks for watching. And we'll see you when we see you back here at Leave Me Alone, I'm Busy Farming. Thanks for watching. Ciao.